polishing details for years, not launching.
Give up this idea. Oh man. Oh well.
The guy just, climbing the wall, constantly adding new categories and something.
Almost break my leg. That's never mind.
I'm Andrew Stark from Ukraine, and today we're gonna talk about perfectionism kills your potential. Last week I did the presentation, a lecture here, and in my life I was a severe perfectionist. I was constantly focusing on the tiny details. Today I have a support. I have a guy who will talk with me about all of this topic, and we'll try to make content, together. Me, in my life, I thought I'm lazy, but basically I was lost. First, I was lost and I was afraid not doing something perfectly. But when you just don't care about how perfect you are, if you're not ideal and you can make mistakes and you accept it, it'll be much better, because perfectionist in the beginning, he thinks about how to make everything perfect. Have you ever been a perfectionist?
Of course I've been.
You've been?
Yeah.
How? Man, don't forget. Yeah, here. Mm-hmm. A little bit higher, yeah.
So like this.
Yeah.
Sorted things by colors.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that
certain colors.
Certain
Okay,
colors. That t-shirt is green, so it's gonna be here. That is black, it's gonna be here, and so on.
Okay, so you were sorting colors. So me as a perfectionist, right? In the beginning, I to make something, I need to create a perfect strategy, perfect plan. I was preparing forever, making tons of mistakes. It just paralyzed me. And the idea, so for example, if I have a genius idea, you wake up in the midnight and think, oh, wow, this is a super genius idea. I need to implement this tomorrow or as quickly as possible. But you wake up next day and you think, oh, this is not the best. I don't have a plan. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough people. And you just start to make excuses, but it's all this is not the best. So what do you think about this? I mean, have you ever had a genius idea during the night?
Of course I had.
Yeah, so what you did about this?
Well, I had this brilliant idea. I should make it real. But the next day I'll just give up. Give up this idea.
Whatever, just
whatever,
give
yeah.
up. Okay.
I give up this with this idea and just continue doing nothing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm just sure.
For example, he spends weeks preparing and zero on action. In the end, nothing. I was preparing for forever, no actions. But because the most important thing, this is actions. But perfection is afraid of actions. Before you know anything, you need to take actions, because action will lead you to to something. So, for example, what do you think about all of this, preparation?
Let's think about preparation. Well, man, you don't need that. You should just forget about that and go forward. If you have a brilliant idea, you should just come to that. Yeah. Without any preparation, because mainly just start.
Yeah.
Just start.
Yeah.
And you will forget about everything.
For example, if you have a point A and point B, and you'd like to go here, and for example, I don't know, achieve a goal or something like that, the most important thing to get here, you need to take actions 1, 2, 3, 5, 100 different actions every single day, and have a consistency. But perfectionism, like me, for example, in the past, I before I do anything, I watch YouTube, I reading, I'm talking to somebody, I need to have a preparation, I need to have a ritual, I need to do millions of things. But the most important thing, I'm just afraid of action. Because if I took the action in the beginning, I would know this is working or not, I like it or not. And I mean, so for example, with YouTube, a couple of years ago, if I would know that I just need to turn on camera and say something about English, or in English, for example, in English, right? Because I only came up with this idea a couple of months ago, but before that I never did it. But I mean, if I quickly realize this a couple of years ago and just turn on the camera and starts to put it there and talk in English, I will be much far away, far away.
Projection is a great thing to push you to do something. It's a great possibility to start doing something. After rejection, we just realize what we've done and start start a new approach or come up with new approach and something like that.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, you've been rejected by girl?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Couple of times?
I don't care about that.
Okay. You don't have a damn shit about this, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, tell me, you just talk to girl and say, oh, do you like me? Do you love me? Or, I mean, I like
yeah,
you.
Like basic thing.
Basic? Like what?
Like, oh, well, man. Oh, well.
Man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Lady, man. Yeah.
Yeah, girl. How's it going? Like, the main thing.
On street? You just
On
came
street.
up?
Like, the girl just sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
And I just came to her and say, hello, how's it going?
Yeah.
What's your name? Yeah.
Yeah.
So basic thing, and she just rejected me. So, but I said, okay, now like go for
Somebody.
I was 13 years old.
13. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you're brave.
Oh, brave, but it's.
By the way, the guy is 16 years of age. He's smart ass. That's for sure. I'm 23. You know, I just invited the guy to talk with me on this presentation. This guy is 16. At 16, I didn't even have any English at all. Do you have a role model?
Probably I wanted to be like Spider-Man.
Like Spider-Man?
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Yes, he's so like flexible. At my, I don't know, 8 years old, I wasn't so flexible as him.
Yeah.
So this
is your favorite like superhero?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched twice Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's really good person to be like. He's really brave. He saved someone's life.
Yeah,
and that's cool.
Yeah, of course. It was my first superhero movie I ever watched in my life. So, for example, I was 5 years of age, and I was living in Carpathian Mountains. We had a television and only 3 channels on my TV because, you know, it's mountains, it's like high, and 3 channels. So what I did, I was watching Spider-Man, first part of Spider-Man, and I remember like the guy just, you know, climbing the wall, and I'm like, wow. I thought, probably, you know, I was 5 years of age. Probably everybody could be a superhero. After a movie, I go outside. I was trying to climb a wall, or I was trying to pick a big, object. But turns out I don't have superpowers, and I was depressed in a moment. You know, I was in shock because I thought, wait, can I like change it? Then I looked at my grandparents and my stepdad and mom. And I thought, they don't have superpowers. So
the silly thought came to my mind when I was eight years old. I climbed on a tree and I thought that I can fly and just jump off the tree and almost break my leg. Well, that's never mind.
80-20 rule. If I would be like younger as Max, for example, almost like 90% or 80% of everything I'm doing, this is a noise. So for example, if we, so Steve Jobs worked 8 to 12 hours per day and he had 18 tasks, right? He chose only the 3 to 5 most important, everything else was noise. So he focused on what truly leads to the goal, starts the process and drives the mission. So if something doesn't lead there, we simply remove it. So right now with my task, like priorities in life, if I see, for example, 10 tasks for a day, right? 10. I know that probably from all of these 10 tasks, I have only 2 that will be beneficial for my goal or my mission today. I will choose them, and from the beginning, I will try to work on them, complete them, and go to another 8. And this is like a super productivity hack, because if I realize that some of the tasks I avoid, or I'm scared to take it, or I'm scared to do it, this must be the main task for today. And probably I realized most of the time in my life, all the actions that I thought will be like energy consuming and super hard or something, they took like 10 times less energy, way easier, but the fear of rejections, fear of losses or something else was so big and so bright that I didn't even take a step. So this is why it's way better if you see the task and you think this is short enough, but you're scared to take it and you're scared to take action. I mean, just the best way, like today, for example, I know that I need to negotiate or get a deal, but it's something unfamiliar for me. I don't know the information. I just go straight to the office. I go straight to like a to governmental thing and talk to them, talk to everybody that I need to, and I get the result. I get the data because I'm like if you're doing something, like actions give you the information, and when you do nothing, nothing won't give you any information. He told me like alpha. He focuses on the high impact, about 80% success, and puts like emphasis on movement, not perfection. But beta male, he pursues like perfection too early, and this is a trap because if you're like chasing the 20%, not 80%, like the main thing, you can burn out and get paralyzed. And yeah, I mean, he just told me we have beta, alpha, sigma, delta, everything else. But alpha, he's like put emphasis on action, and he like basically don't care if it's like ideal, perfect, not perfect. The main thing, just take actions, take actions, take actions. The problem of perfectionist is they polish details instead of moving forward. I was polishing details all of my life, not to moving forward because I thought, oh, I need to make everything perfect. I need to like work on every tiny details, and only then I can go and take a step. But quantity often beats quality, especially when you're starting from zero. So Max, tell me.
Oh yeah, that's right. If you, for example, if you had a brilliant system, and when you always polishing it,
Yeah.
instead of moving forward to the next step, you'll get stuck on this, and
Yeah.
and all of your life you'll be polishing that system.
Yeah, that's for sure. Like, for example, Elon Musk and SpaceX. I know from the book, I was reading the book, like autobiography book by Elon Musk, and he just basically told like he wanted to create a first rocket, but they didn't have a details or map or something like that. They go to Russian, and Russians give them like a price list, and price list was crazy. So this is why he just said, no. We'll say we'll reject all the things because we can make it like without your help. So they just failed many times, but then team ran many tests and quickly learned from mistakes. Like, instead of perfect first launch, Musk focused on the fast movement and constant iterations. Quite like logical. Same with Amazon. Amazon, they just. By the way, perfectionist. I think me as a perfectionist in the past, I didn't even know that like in the beginning you started to make a project or business or something. You don't have the idea that your main core idea or your main movement can like transform to completely something else. So Bezos, they did like a online bookstore and basic functionality, and right now it's like largest online retailer in the world. Constantly adding new categories and something. No. Imagine if the creators of Apple, Tesla, they all will be like perfectionists and polishing details for years, not launching new products, testing new models, and the world will still be, waiting for those breakthrough, for those like technologies, right? Question for you, for me, for Max: what's stopping you from making it happen today? Like, for example, it was a spontaneous idea to make this video with Max like a couple of days ago, and I mean, what's stopping me to make this like action today, right?
Yeah, just probably your desire and passion for making something. It will be stop you, but you should like start do small things, like open the book. If you need to write 15 pages, you need to at least sit somewhere, or even just open the book, and then you'll be continue that. You will continue read, instead of lying on the bed.
Yeah. And basically, you spend a lot of time polishing and dealing with nonsense because you're afraid of failure, afraid of judgment, and afraid of looking stupid. And I'm telling you this because I'm a barefoot man right now talking to you, you know? I'm not so afraid to look stupid, but what you need is to do more and think less about how it looked, because it was my typical problem. I started to think about the future every single day, about like all the tiny or little actions, but it's not even like working like this. And in the future won't be as you imagine, like it won't be a match for 100%. This is like as you imagine in your head. My message for today, like big ideas and massive changes don't come from polishing all the tiny details, you know, and or the polishing the first version for a long time, but they are born in motion through many attempts, risk, and actions. And I mean Musk, Elon Musk.
Okay.
Yeah, Max. What do you think? I mean, what is your insight about this?
Insight, do a little things and small steps. Small steps will bring you to the big achievement.
Yeah.
Soon.
So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. It was super spontaneous idea with me and Max. Thank you, Max. It was good.
Yeah,
it was
you're welcome.
And this is my community, Iron Club, and this is free on Discord. Link will be down below. And yeah, it's, you know, this is good. If you like, you can join. I mean, this is like if you'd like to build discipline and find people who trying to be a better version of themselves, this is a good place, I think. I hope. I even have, like, you know, the first rule of Iron Club, don't talk about Iron Club, you know. And we will try to make a move here, even offline in Ukraine, but we will see. Yeah, we will see. Yeah, Instagram. You can follow my Instagram. I'm posting there every single day. And yeah, I'm out. Thank you guys. Love you and
bye.